Hello, how you doing?
When you first told me your name, I didn't hear a word you said. But it was written all over my face.
How will I do this?
When you made it down the aisle, every moment stole my breath. Bet you could see it in my smile. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. I don't know where this road leads. All I know is I wanna go with you in a life where there's no sure things. I am sure I wanna live it with you. If you look into my eyes, when our time down here is spent, it's in every single line. Hope you know it was you that I loved until.
Ooh, that might be nice. Let me try that instead. Wouldn't that be nice if I can do... Nah, not gonna be able to. Shoot. Just gotta go above. It's gonna be the only way to do it if I go above. I'm working on a new bass design. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm working on a new bass design for the new season that's coming up so that both of my characters can work basically out of the same area without having to travel between my bases like I've been doing lately. Part of it was because they had that issue with the bases and you couldn't move them. So by the time I actually got over to where my main character was with my new character, it was... they had already built and I didn't want to disrupt that build. So now I'm coming up. One side will be for my one character, the other side for the other character. The central, this will be the greenhouse, and then this will be the place where all the crafting and all is done. So I'll do all my crafting in here. There's plenty of space here. Then I can theme either side and, you know, deck out their houses based on whatever I would think they would like as a character. But up here is going to be the greenhouse. But right now I'm trying to do a... I want to do a floating, and I don't think I can do it, but I wanted to do something that appeared to be like a floating pavilion somewhere in between these two, so that they have access to it. This, like, I don't know, I guess a sitting area for people, you know, like a pavilion, just a place, but an open style pavilion, not one that's enclosed. But I don't know. I may come off of something like this right here, add a little pod for like growing some flowers and stuff like that, because all the deviants are going to be in here, or I may come off of here with a little pod, a little circular pod, so I can plant flowers and all that. Hopefully we'll be close enough that the deviants will be happy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I got a couple ideas. It's going to be it's going to be a pod style building complex. So I'm calling the build Harry Potter, not with 2 T's but 2 D's. I don't know. I still got some stuff to do. I wonder. Hold on. Let me see here. Linking some of these buildings gets difficult because they're based on the rounded edges, and rounded edges don't allow you to attach anything to them. So you have to attach off of structural points that you can actually get to. This base was 3 wide in order to build the building, but after you build the support structures and all, you can actually delete the foundations on the sides here to only have 1 row of foundations in the middle. Pretty decent. But it makes it so I can't reconnect to it, which is weird. Oh, actually I can. I can build right here. Let me see where I'm at. Where would the pod be more? Where would the pod be more? Right here, I think, right? No, actually right here. Alright, go under. Connect. Not the sunshine in LA. It's not a snow-capped Rocky Mountain. Alright, I gotta remember how to do this. Hold on. It's not the glow of a full moon shining in the night. There's nothing grand about a canyon that holds a candle to your sight. The most beauty that I've seen is you. Is you. No, I definitely want a pod. It's not a trophy on the mantle, or that raise that was overdue. That might be better. It's not a wish that has been granted, but being freed by truth. It's not a winning scratch. No, I don't want it to go that high. But never needing more. It's not getting through the hard times, being better than before. Nothing beats the feeling. It's gonna go up no matter what I do. Okay. The best thing that's ever happened is you. Is you. Is you. Oh yeah, that is a that design is so convenient for this game. Everything that you need to do, it's literally this right here. This design is so easy to do, and everything that you need in it is all in order. So I mean, you come up your steps and you can just go right in your kitchen, drop your stuff off if you want to. Go right. It's just pixelated. Oh, it's pixelated because I'm so far away. My character's so far away. That's so weird. This looks so strange right now. But yeah, this build is a very easy build. Very convenient for anybody. The only reason why I even decided to try and come up with a new design is because I'm running 2 characters. I could have made that build twice and then connected them with a sky bridge and put stuff in the middle and everything else, which would have been just as convenient, but you still then have to separate all of your the utilities that you use, you know, all your electric, everything else. With this, I could put everything in, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'll do a build design for this when I finally finish my concept, my proof of concept. But it won't be till next season anyway, so. Yeah, I want something to come off of this, so I gotta figure this out. There's a way to do this, and I basically forgot how to do it, but I think it's like this. Hold on. No, come on. I had it down on. Why is it doing that now?
Baby, there ain't no sense in waiting. Yeah, we don't know if we got the time. Oh, I'm just a country girl in a real big world. You can catch me on 65, driving to the mountaintop. I don't make no stops. Yeah, this town was once all that I knew. I'll never forget my roots. I'll never forget my roots. Maybe I'll end up in the city, underneath all the
I could probably do it this way. Bring it out and then over. Yeah.
But when I go to sleep at night,
There we go.
oh, I'm just a country girl in a real big world. You can catch me on 65, driving to the
No, what the fuck?
I don't make no stops. Yeah, this town was once all that I knew. I'll never forget
What did I do? Oh, okay. It's nothing. I can fix that easy.
I'll never forget my
That's I don't like their system in some instances. It's very hard sometimes. You can delete shit that you don't want to delete. But that's the, you know, thank God I'm building in here and not anywhere else.
I'm just a country girl in a real big world. You can catch me on 65.
I might not be able to. Might not be able to fix that.
Make no stops. Yeah, this town was once all that I knew. I'll never forget my roots. I'll never forget my roots.
So bad. So bad. Alright, let's see if we can do it this way.
With the sunset in your eyes, I couldn't find.
Yeah, well, that's the polluted zones. There's plenty of polluted zones that you can go to, by the way, to get the polluted water and all if you're doing acid. But yeah, the smaller footprints. One, building vertical just makes sense instead of building, you know, expanding horizontally. Horizontal builds are really hard because you are limited then with the space you can go from one side to the other, right? So if you build, you know, if you're only going to build one level box, how are you going to expand? You're going to have to come off and then you're going to have to expand. But you don't need to do that if you're already got a footprint that's a decent size. And everything can fit in there, everything. And you can always build, since you got so much more room, you can always build like a sub building for, say, just all of your refineries, right? You have a sub building. Or if you're setting up a polluted zone, you can build a sub building that houses your pumps and all of your other stuff that you need, you know. And it's not, because you got so much room to build on then, because you're not taking it all up in one large building. I think the square buildings are really bad for trying to showcase, especially a game's building potential. Overlaps with existing build structures. Of course it does. This is gonna be. You look more beautiful than anyone I've known. Than anyone I've known. You look beautiful. Oh, it let me place it? Now I think I can fix it. You look beautiful with that white dress on. Yes. Yes. Come on, you just were there. Fine. You were just there. There you go. All right. Woo! Thought I was gonna have to destroy a bunch of stuff. Okay. Now, don't do anything else, buddy. Don't go deleting shit. Nah, I gotta delete stuff anyway, but. Yeah, I have another build that has a small footprint, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. You can consider it. Hold on, let me see. Construction, bedroom. So it's 4 levels high. It's more of a square base, but it incorporates porches in the front. I look at it. I designed it off of how I'm from Philadelphia, so I designed it off of how Philadelphia row homes are being designed now. They've always been a fascination with like these 3-story, what they call Father, Son, Holy Ghost homes, right? That's in Philadelphia. That's a nickname for these 3-story row homes. And now they're building them with these new facades and a new architecture. So I tried to build it like that, but keeping it still a Father, Son, Holy Ghost home with a roof deck. And so that gives you like 4 levels, and you have a lot of space. You have a kitchen section, you have your downstairs where your living room and everything else can be, and then the second floor is dedicated to all of your crafting and everything, and then the third floor is just your bedroom with a bunch of stuff in it, and then the top floor is where you can put all your water purifiers, all that other stuff, your electrical stuff. Even if you want to put your garage up there, you can put your garage up on the roof too. And it has a side porch, 4 porches in the front, well, 3 porches in the front with a deck on the top. And it's pretty decent build. I think it's on my other character. I don't think I have it over here unless I deleted that to do this video. But I'll be doing that. It's another small footprint, so. But you can place everything in it, and it works perfectly fine. No issues. So, it's all coming off of this one, right? Now I gotta make sure I'm deleting the right ones.
On our wedding day, when you're pregnant and afraid, when that baby graduates and moves too far away, when our parents pass away, and our own hairs turn to gray. When all that's left of me is this song. Then I will be.
Pretty sure I did it
I will be.
with the triangle.
I will be. Whatever you
That. Then you go.
Yeah, I will be.
That.
Yeah, I will
That. Then remove the triangle.
best to be. Whatever you need me to be.
What is that doing? Oh, I'm underwater, that's right. And then put that in. Yes. Okay. So then we can. I'm not doing that again. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. So weird how the building pieces disappear when you're looking at them. Doesn't look like they're there, but they are. Now I need to.
What I was looking for was everything.
No.
Everything I found.
I won.
Honey, I found it in you. You're the song I wanna sing.
Yes.
You're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that honey love is ringing bells. Nothing could shake me, but then you shook me. You turned me right side up from being wrong side down. I couldn't be taken, but then you took me.
Might not let me do that until I have the foundations on it.
Right. You went and changed
Or
my
the roof.
sound.
Excuse me.
Now you're the song I wanna sing. You're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that honey love.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I always forget about it. That's why I never remember to do it. What is it? It's F7, right? Yeah.
But you saw the man inside the shell. So you're the song I wanna sing. You're the story I wanna tell. You're the reason I believe that honey love is a ringing bell. You're the song I wanna sing.
Yeah, I generally don't pay attention to it though. I usually just go and build. I don't know. It's just like when I built that other base, I didn't do it in fly mode, and there was a reason why I didn't do it in fly mode. I catch flack because I didn't use fly mode. I didn't use the clipping to build my base. But I try to tell them, if you notice at the end of the video as I'm trying to put the roof on, I have to clip. But even then, it's very hard to place and move. Your movements are not precise when you're in clip mode, when you're flying. So I tend to try and stay in walk mode to build a base because I make it easier to build it. And then there's little slight things in the build, like how I set up the center flooring so that the pattern is always there, so that you can put lights in real easy and things like that. Also, the columns. Columns will twist and turn very ever so slightly depending on how you're looking at them. And in flight mode, you can easily offset one of your columns so that it's not the same, in the same position as the other columns. And then your build starts to, you'll notice it, right? Because the build uses columns. And so that's why I do the walking, and I position myself in the build the way that I position myself in order to get those patterns, in order to get the columns set up correctly. And I thought, I had a whole narration video with that, but it was just too long to explain. So that's why I just made the build like, here's the build, bing, 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 bing. I didn't do no talking, and that was it. But I usually just build, right? So I don't pay attention to the day or night. I'm just building anyway. And I'm walking. I just turn my light on to build and stuff like that. But I know I got to get used to it because that was my first build video that I've ever done. I played Rust for 8 years and never did a build video. People would see my build on my stream, but I would never do a video. I mean, this is unusual for me to sit here and theory craft builds. I usually do stuff like that. Like that build just came to me. I was sitting there, I said, I don't want a square build, so what type of build do I want to make? Well, let me try a round foundation, right? So I started off with a really small round foundation. And then I looked at it and I'm like, that's not going to be big enough for what I need to do. So then I built off of that. It's really a Rust footprint that's very common, but I never build those types of buildings in Rust. I'd always build small bunkers, and that was it. I always played solo, so there was no need for me to have this massive complex. And that's also, yeah, it is, because there's more things I can do here with these builds than I even realize yet. Like there's other way. I've seen people making builds where they have rounded edges on the end of these. I haven't been able to do it. I don't know what they're doing. So I mean, I think I know. Shit, I think I know what it is. I think I know what they're doing. Anyway, it doesn't matter now anyway, but I think I know what they're doing now. They're using a rounded roof sections on the other side, and then they're just putting a flat roof in front of it. I know what they're doing. Last night I was trying to figure out so many different ways to build this. I was coming up with those. But these column supports, I really like how I did it. Gives a nice web shape, kind of like webbing look to it. So I'm trying to incorporate that in everything I'm doing now. Don't know if I can now. I think if I put flowers on here, they'll be close enough to deviants if I do it on either side. Yeah. Where the problem comes in, how do I access this? Yep. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. Well, what I'm hoping to do is set up both their territories directly side by side in a perfect square, right? So that when they expand exactly the same. They'll expand in the opposite directions, right? And then building this central, because you can sort of clip your foundations outside your foundation, outside of your build area slightly. So what I plan on doing is clipping it to the middle and having him build one side of this and my other character build the other side of this, right? It's going to be complicated, but I'm pretty sure I can do it because it's symmetrical still. The base is still symmetrical. Has the same amount of pieces on either side, everything's. And then there won't be an issue with anything, basically. Everything will just be fine. Or I could just build it in one place and just have her have access to everything like she does already, like that character does already. But I would love to have it split on both sides. That would be pretty cool. Arc, I loved Arc's building system too. The new one, there was a lot with the sliding, the doors that would turn. They look like walls, and you can turn them. Things like that. Like I really enjoyed Arc's building. I thought Arc was a little weird because you were on a floating island that was encased in a bubble, but you didn't know that. You're not supposed to know that at the time. You're just like a caveman basically when you wake up. And there's dinosaurs everywhere. And then you start building glass buildings everywhere, right? Or big metal steel buildings. When you get to the end, you're wearing all types of armor and all. If they would have kept it primitive, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, you know? But they went like crazy with the metal and the weird. So it doesn't fit the motif of Arc. Like it didn't fit to me. So I really couldn't get into it, right? That's why I love this game, because you can build modern in this game and it makes sense. I mean, you're not a human being. You're not a caveman. The culture that is surrounding you is advanced. So you would definitely build things that make more sense. Yeah, tech gear and all other stuff. It was just weird. It just seemed out of place. And I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to connect this, but I think not sure. Technically, I don't really need to connect to it. All I need to do is build the flag, because it's only going to be for flowers and like a little bit of plants. And I don't even have to use planters. I can use the lofty soil for this. And I seen somebody do this, do their entire planting with it, and it looks incredible. It was very, very cool looking. So I think that's what I'm going to do with it. All right.
Rise and the levee breaks through your tear-filled eyes and your hands that shake.
See, this is what I'm talking about with their building. You can actually mess your build up very bad if you're not paying attention to where this is marking. Like if you're trying to go through really fast, the build is strange.
Darling, I'll be ready when you fall apart into a million pieces, when you don't know where to start. I'll put you back together. I'll put you back together again. I'll put you back together. I'll put you back together again. When I fall apart.
All right. I want to see if I can do something different with the roof, but probably not going to. I'd love to kind of round it off, but it's just going to look pointy if I do what I'm thinking. That might be all right, though. Just kind of looks out of place, but maybe marbleize the roof.
Put you back together again.
It's got that nice pattern on it.
Pulling me back together.
I'm sorry, but that roof just gives me like Tin Man vibes. I swear to God, every time I look at it, I'm thinking of Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. It's just, it looks out of place, but if I do it off to the other side, maybe that'll be alright. I could do a flat roof. Actually, you know what? Hold
Got
on.
it all planned out, love. Every day of our lives.
I gotta make sure I don't delete stuff like I did the last time
Start
that I
by
needed.
waking you up with kisses to remind you that you're mine.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do this.
We'll head into the kitchen, have breakfast with your favorite cup of tea. And I'll spend my mornings wishing that I could form the words to make you see. I'll never be the same. Because of you I'm changed for the better. And I just can't explain what it is you've done to me.
I don't know why I do that either. You can change your prints directly within the building instead of having to go in like I do every time and change them
You
manually.
walk me down the pavement, right up to my driver's door.
That's alright.
I roll my window down, start running, 'cause my whole life is standing on that. 9 months never move so quickly. The next few years will surely get away.
I want to do something in the middle, but I just don't know what.
Making memories. I'll be sure to tell you every day. I'll never be the same. Because of you I'm changed for the better. And I just can't explain what you've done to me. I'll never be the same since the day you came. And I just can't explain what it is you've done.
Nah, I don't need to do that. All I need to do is put a... I'm trying to see how I will set this up. Because this is, again, this is only going to be for the deviants. I'm going to place the deviants on this side, and hopefully the flowers and the plants will be close enough to the deviants that they'll get. It's going to be more decorative. This thing's going to be like a terrarium, I think they call it.
What it is you've done to me.
Enclosed. I'm not going to have to access it once I get the water and all hooked up. Because I'm never going to pick any of the plants or crops that are in here, so it's going to be more for show.
Oh, I just can't explain what it is
So,
you've done to me.
I think one sprinkler and one light should definitely cover this entire place. Where are my sprinklers? There they are. All right. And this, in building, this is what you call not doing that. The beauty of why I use wood floors a lot is because the pattern. And then you can see your centers a lot easier. So that if you go to place something, even the ceilings, you know, if you're putting the wood ceilings on, the centers are very well highlighted. And on here, it's not too bad because you have these cross sections, but on the flat surface, the other side of the floor, there is none that you can see. So you have a much harder time. And then you just put your cursor right in the middle, and that's in the middle of the floor. But let's turn it so that. And then that's directly in the middle. It's also really good if you're using square floors for planters, right? To line up your planters and also that your planters are. I was with where I'm going to put the greenhouse here. So I'm thinking of putting the small walls up like something like this. I'll show you. Where are the little walls? Little walls, baby walls, where are you? There you are. So, putting the baby walls up where your edges are going to be so that you can... might be difficult here. Yeah. Scratch that idea, right? I was going to try and use them as guides and put the planters right up, but I'll just change the flooring to the regular wood, and then it's easy to do it. It's not hard. That idea is not going to work. Anyway, I wish they would allow us to snap to planters, or at least like in Rust, you have a small planter and then you have a big planter. And in the big planter, you can plant 4, plants as opposed to just 1. In the small planters here, you can plant 1. The yield's different. It makes it look like there's more in there or whatever, but it's... I wish they gave us more planter options and allowed us to snap the planters together. Now, that might be a little bit harder when you're setting up your sprinkler systems, but not really, because you can offset your snaps, your 4 snaps. You just want them to be able to snap together once you square them off. I think it's an easier way of doing it, but I'm not the programmer. It's their game. So. Okay, so if I do that there, right? 1 light. Shit, I hate when I do that. Okay, so 1 light. I'm pretty sure this will be fine for it with just 1 light. Right, so 1 light, 1 planter, and then just lofty soil. No planters in here. I mean, I could do 1 planter in each circle, but with the lofty soil, you can just put them in a lot more. You can have a lot more variety in here, making it look more of a... I don't know if a terrarium's the right word, but... I like that word. I got a lot of lessons left to learn, but I'm not even close. Oh, there it is. So, see the lofty soil? You could place a lot more in here. You could just turn the soil in certain directions till you see it fit, and then place it down. But I'm too afraid of losing. The collision on this is a little weird too, but I want it as close as I can to each other. See how you slightly turn it and then you're able to fit it closer. But I know a love like this doesn't come around every day, and I just can't bring myself to give up right now. Not this way, 'cause I love you and I wanna hold you when we're old and gray. Oh, a love like this don't come around, don't come around. Oh, sorry about that. Did not mean to sneeze in your ear. Alright, brother. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Come on, get in there. Get in there. You know you want to. Come on. You know you want to. But here I am with you. So I'll put my hesitations on the shelf. Alright, that'll work. 'Cause this is what I choose. This will be the easiest thing if I let it. And I can't be too afraid to fall.
So I'm leaving everything on the table. You can have my heart. Oh, I know a love like this doesn't come around every day, and I just can't bring myself to give up right now. Cause I love you and I want.
All right, so that's the idea I'm going to go with on each side, right? You plant your flowers, plant your crops, everything. This sprinkler system should cover this with no problem. Again, this is stuff that I'm not going to pick or pull from, so I shouldn't really have to worry about this. There may be an issue if I use the grow shrooms of them trying to get over here, because they just teleport of them trying to pick this, but that means I wouldn't I wouldn't be able to use the grow shrooms, and I'm just gonna have to use the system that they have in place on the planters now, which is like the regrowing that they got going on or something like that. I've tried to use that system. It's not, if you're planting different things, it's weird because it wants the plant, when you do when it's the G where it's like continuous grow, if you hit that, it wants to pull whatever it is that you put up last, so you got to be real careful with it. Because the first one you put in normal, and then the second one, if you're growing the same thing, you can use the continuous grow, and it'll pick from that. But when you want to switch it, you got to start off with a new one, and it don't allow you to continuous grow that for some reason. It doesn't give you the option to do it. So once you plant that, though, the next planter will allow you to do continuous grow. There's a way to do it. It's just going to take me, I know how to do it. It just takes time because you'll have to go through, like, if you're growing 12 different things, you got to go through like 12 grow cycles, because the last thing that has to be picked is the very thing you want to continuous grow. They don't allow you to just continuous grow and then put a seed in. I don't know why they have the system in place to be able to do that, but you can't pick it. Anyway, I'm not going to do anything with this. This is all proof of concept, because this is all going to have to be rebuilt. I can blueprint this, though, probably. So, I don't know. Oh, hold on. Structures. Support structures. Ah, now it's letting me do it. Good. Okay, so
I got joy in my soul. I got joy in my soul. The fact that you're half of what's making me whole puts a little joy in my soul. I got love in my heart. I got love in my heart. The promise that no man can tear us apart puts a lot of love in my heart. The lights are so much brighter.
And then once this is all done with the lighting and everything, this will look really good lit up, especially at nighttime. It's going to look incredible. I don't know about the lighting. I'm not going to use my standard lighting trick that I usually use, but I think I'm going to use their track lighting system for this. I'm not sure. I think it'll look pretty cool going down, and kind of like, I wish they gave us LED lighting, because that would be even better. Lighting, there we go. See, something like this going down all the way down that way. This is what, now again, I don't know who's watching, but I've been taking flack for not using flight mode to do my builds. This is why I don't use flight mode, so that people, I have to use flight mode on this base build, but trying to make this lined up in flight mode, it's next to near impossible. There's no slow movements like you do in this. You have these if you go into build mode, and you can just move little by little like that. You didn't used to be able to do this. They changed that because people complained, because when you would go to move, you would make a full animation movement, so you would always go too far. So it's called precise movement. That's why I build in first or third person mode. I don't usually use my flights for that very reason. Anyway, if it'd be much easier to line up, see? So much easier. I don't know how well this will look, because this lighting is sort of like icky looking anyway. It's kind of... That looks like it's there, but I'm sure it's not. Nah, they don't. See, they're too dirty looking to be. I mean, it might be all right, but if it had a cover on it or something. And the other option is just to use the round lights and do it that way. This is the problem with like building from scratch and trying to figure things out yourself. This is going to be a work area, so red lights are cool. Yes. String lights, were they string? No. See, I don't get these string lights either, because they have to be placed weird, like that. What? They should go from like that. Like the flags do that. The flags will go in the middle, but the string lights got to be, I don't know. It's weird. So they attach to nothing. If you put two posts up, try to put your string lights up, they don't connect to the posts. You have to put them in the middle of the post. So what's holding up the ends that loop, right? Nothing. Okay, so that's not an option. I got lighting on my other character too. I don't want to use these. I reserve these for areas like this, you know, so that I can put lighting here. And then you can place the light in there. See? That's how I like my lighting to be. Outside. And these glass posts, or the steel posts, are incredible for that. Like to line everything up. You can really get in there. See? And then just do that on your corners. You know, you push it back into the corner. I didn't even know you can go back that far. That's crazy. That's gonna look stupid, but no, actually that doesn't look stupid. Actually, it looks pretty cool. All right. I didn't know you could push them back that far. You could probably do it with all of them off center. Let me see. I wonder. That's why the precise movement is so much better though. That's as far back as you can get. That's not bad. Alright. So that'll be the lighting out here along the areas, right? Anywhere where you got to step up, and then probably like right. Actually, I'm not going to put any lighting there because it goes to a door. So, and there's no sense in me putting any lighting there. I can just do this lighting, which goes with the build. I'm gonna have to go into flight mode for this.
Love has always been the kind of thing that knocked me off my feet. Until you came and picked me up,
It should place here, but
understood what people meant by wait and see. But now I'm seeing all the things that we could be.
I have to figure this out later.
Tell me why
Oh, I may have to put a pillar there.
can't always be this easy.
That might be why it's not clipping properly.
Seems to stand still when you're standing near me. I've spent
Let's see. Figure that out now while I'm just here.
everything, but now I'm sure
Pillar, okay.
it's you that I've been waiting for.
I'll get used to doing this instead of keep switching over like that. I actually like the pillar there anyway. Gives it more of that.
There may be some
Yeah.
days when things don't
I'm pretty sure I can do the light now.
how we planned, but I'll always be right there to hold
No, I can't. Why?
I promise that I'm
This
gonna
is weird.
love you as long as I can. Oh, with everything I am, just tell me why. Love can't always be this easy. Time seems to stand still when you're standing near me. I've spent my whole life second guessing everything.
Alright, so basically, again, this is going to be the crafting area. My deviants and all. That's all I'm going to be putting in here. When I come over to the main server, this is going to be gone. All this will be gone because it's only for Eternal Land. That's the only reason why I built this. So the actual footprint of your base is then going to be somewhat large, but you're still going to have a lot of surface area that you can work around and do things with. So this is your footprint. Very simple. I got to put this over this side too. But, or I may not. I may put something else over here. I don't know. It all depends. I got a couple more things. Like I do want to have a sky platform up here. A sort of like a circular pavilion style. That can be accessed by either of my characters. Because again, this is where the characters are going to be staying and living. In here. Yeah. Go down. It looks very small, but it's not. I wanted to use the I never really used the circular stairs in any of my designs because I don't really like them. A lot of people try and connect platforms outside with circular stairs and it kind of looks weird. But this can be the living area and there's plenty of space for you to put stuff down because there's only so much you can do in here. Like the new living room set, which I purchased yesterday. I got all the packs, by the way. I'm a sucker for cosmetics. I love to buy cosmetics, by the way. Anyway, so there's only so much that you can lay down anyway. They give you a rug. It's a square rug. I don't know exactly how. Still looking in here. But you can actually place the rug more in the middle here if you wanted to. You don't have to use the rug at all. But if your theme is like the theme of the rug color, then it makes sense to use. I don't like the clipping in this game. It's so weird.
Just remember that you're not alone.
See, that's like as far as you're going to be able to go with it. I don't like that. So I wouldn't use this rug in here anyway. But that's fine because you... there we go. So again, the furniture, you can only place your furniture. There's only so much furniture that they give you, right? So.
Just remember that you're not alone. In the face of another storm, when you're feeling like you're on your own, in that moment you can't control. That you're not alone.
I can see now the round circle patterns are going to be difficult to work with.
Take a chance and wait, stay light as a feather.
Your guess is as good as mine. What just happened?
Shake away the weight, cut what makes you tethered. Trust when you fall in every risk you take. Knowing redemption's always on its way.
So again, you can only place so much down here anyway, so it's kind of...
Unafraid, unafraid, I'm unafraid. Every second I'm raising
I don't want to block the entranceway, and that kind of blocks the entranceway.
Don't count the mistakes.
You see this? When you go to move, it's going to delete it somehow. I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense that it's doing this, but there's something wrong with building over an eternal land. Yeah, that's much better. And then there are, yeah, you can put a little cabinet over in this corner.
Every second I'm raising up higher. Unafraid, I'm unafraid. Unafraid, I'm unafraid. Every second I'm raising up higher.
I'm telling you, this is going to be weird doing this.
I've had my heart broken in two, but something's different next to you. It's like my soul is set on fire, but oh, I'm starting to feel tired.
Just demolish it and then redo it because it's... There's something going on over. I was having problems yesterday. I was putting down a pattern and it was selecting a pattern I didn't even have selected. I had no clue, and it just kept bringing that pattern up. I had to leave the game, come back in, and then change the pattern that it decided it wanted to put down on its own. It's like the game's... If the game has AI and it's trying to choose my patterns for me or some shit. I know that's not what it is, but you know, it was just so weird how it was doing it. Let's do that. Let's put put them back as far as they can go, and that'll solve that problem. No, of course not, because you're not letting me move it anymore. No, like I said, you can only do so much with your furniture, so you got to figure it out. I mean, I'm probably going to change this up a little bit, but it'll give you a basic idea of some of the stuff that you can do with the game. I'm not actually going to leave it like this. It's definitely going to get changed. But then the bedroom will be up here. And I don't know what I'm going to do up here. I don't want to use the cat furniture for him. Just seems a little weird to me, but yeah, the cat bed looks cool as shit, but it's just, I don't want to be identical to what she's doing, so what Athenian will do. My other character. I talk as if it's somebody else, but it's me. Because I know she's going to have all the little cute furniture in here and everything else. Speaking of which. But she is in a hive. See, that's what don't make no sense. It says not in a hive, but she's in a hive. I'm literally looking at hive and her. Not in a hive? She is. Oh no. Wrong person. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. So anyway, she has all the other packs on her, like all the other packs in the store. I literally bought every single pack. There's no other pack that I can purchase. But I split it between two characters because they use different items and stuff like that. And if I need to do something, it's going to be easier. Like I said, we're going to share the space. So either I'll be over here and she'll be there, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. But then she can decorate. I'm hoping to run it directly down the middle of our territory, because you can kind of clip into the other territory. You can clip into somebody else's other territory slightly, or off of your territory slightly. I'm hoping to do that, but might not be able to. If not, it doesn't matter, because the base is just going to be for both of them anyway. And then whatever area that either I have left or she has left can be used for like a resonator setup and doing resonator stuff, things like that. It's just easier to centralize. If you have more than one character, it's just easier to centralize. And for anybody who doesn't understand how to get more than one character, you can actually have 3 characters. It's pretty easy. It's not hard. You can have more than that if you want to. Since it's a free game, you just need to create a Gmail account and then create another character and have it linked through Gmail. And if you have multiple systems, you can run multiple characters at one time. I have 2 gaming systems and I can run Athenian Queen if I wanted to, but too hard to control 2 characters at that stage. Just for little stuff like giving each other stuff or building, it's not that bad. But if I had to go out on a mission, I'm not taking my other character with me. When they released the mobile version, which I still think they have plans on doing, you could create a character on that also, and then just have that so that you can get more of your expertise in remedics. Can't go into it. Doesn't allow you to. Apparently in Eternal Land. I don't know enough about Eternal Land either. This is like the 3rd or 4th time. I just did my last build video on Eternal Land, and that was it. But anyway, this is about the gist of what I'm going to be doing, so it'll look alright once everything's done. I still got some different ideas for things and how I'm going to set things up, but that's definitely going to be one of the ideas, and hopefully all the deviants will be on that side and they'll all be able to benefit from the crops and the flowers. And since the area will contain everything, like the kitchen and everything else, the kitchen and all my crafting stuff, everything will be in here. Hopefully the heat that they require and everything else will be fed off of the furnaces that I'm going to have and stuff like that. So not too intricate again. Something very simple. I'm looking forward to the greenhouse because I really want to start growing some higher level foods and get some deviations going on, things like that. I'm not going to go nuts again because if all you are is a farmer in game, then most of your day is just spent doing that. That's it. That's all you do. You know, you just whip through your storyline. You don't really you're not worried and too concerned about side quests and everything else, even though those you get items from. I knew a guy on the last game I played, and all he did was farm, and it was just all day long. I mean, 8 hours a day. He would have to plant and replant, and you know, his water always kept messing up, so he would have to fix the water. And his water flows and his pumps wouldn't work, and it was just a big mess with that. And he had this massive farm though, like he could make anything he wanted to, and he would grow deviated stuff like crazy. He was really good at it, but that's all he did. And for him, that was perfect because he enjoyed it. For me, not so perfect because although I do like being able to grow my own stuff, I don't want to farm that shit all day. And I hate when I log on and I have to go to my base and I have to do all my deviation stuff and all that others. I don't really need to do the deviation stuff because I could just use what I got and then just gather what I need and it'll be fine. But I wanted to get this, like I said, as a proof of concept, and now I know it'll work. I was trying to do more circular buildings like that, but they don't offer a door for the wall, so there's no way to... There's no real way to enclose it, right? So that you can walk in and out of it. So that's why that's just going to be there, and then you're not going to have no access to it afterwards. It's just going to be there. Because I'd have to leave one side of that open, and that's stupid then. I mean, what's the purpose of it? Yeah. I wish they would give us an option to have a door within the glass. Or the circular wall, period. Whether it's glass or not, to have a door in it. It would be so much easier. So much easier. My music stopped for some reason. Why? It's my mellow music. This is not music that I will listen to normally, but when I'm playing video games, it's very mellow. Keeps me calm and relaxed, and I need that sometimes. I need to be calm and relaxed. Alright. Enough of that. Time to go play the actual game now.
The satisfied. You disconnect so no one else feels the pain. To keep the casualties lowered in the fight. Oh, but what you don't know is I wanna go to war for you. No matter what we're up against, I promise I'll keep fighting You've been at battle with yourself for a while, without an end within your sight. A restless tug of war you're caught in between, and it keeps you up at night. Oh, I wanna go to war for you. No matter what we're up against, I promise I'll keep fighting this. I don't wanna see the other side unless you're standing next to me. 'Cause this won't ever be a victory without you. Don't give up, not without a fight. I'll go behind enemy lines to make sure you will be alright. And don't give up, not without a fight. I'll go behind enemy lines to make sure you will be alright. There isn't much that I can offer, my dear. No guaranteed fortune or fame, but I'll live a normal life if it's spent with you, and we'll conquer every battle day by day. I wanna go to war for you. No matter what we're up against, I promise I'll keep fighting this. I don't wanna see the other side unless you're standing next to me. 'Cause none of this means anything without you.
What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be playing the piano. And what are you staring at? You don't feel like playing the piano now? Oh, that one's a freaky one, ain't she?
Be a warm place to lay, and you're feeling cold.
She just
Now
floating.
we all in when you wanna fold. We're dancing life's dance.
Look at them little guys in there doing their job.
I hope you and me together growing old. You're mourning, I'll mourn for your sadness and pain. When you're happy, you'll put a smile on my face. I won't be perfect, but I promise I'll try every day for you. And I will be, yeah, I will be, I will be whatever you need me to be.
I do not have any seeds in there. Oh, you got onion seeds. So you
The unaware,
have
bunny-eared
what?
man in the photograph. I'd give the whole of my heart if it means
You're
you
supposed
get
to
half.
have.
Darling, please, be my better half.
Wheat.
And I will be, yeah, I
Oh,
will
beets.
be. I will be whatever you need me to be.
Let me go check the acid on this one. Little trick: if you got two characters, no matter what you put in, they can't take out, so that other character can't see them. So you can actually run your acid on their machine while they're running their acid on their machine. So your acid production can get pretty decent without having to build so many acid things if you have two characters.
Yeah, I will be. I will be whatever you need. Yeah, I will be.
So you can do that with anything. If you want to make more of anything, you can do that. Same thing.
Whatever you need
Don't know if it works with refineries though.
me to be.
I don't think it does, but it might. I'll have to double check. If it works with refineries, that's going to be kind of cheating, I think. Might be kind of cheating. But you can do that with food, everything.
Like a candle in the dark. You've been burned too many times. And at the hint of a spark, you turn yourself away
She was here.
from
He was here. Excuse me. Had to be.
Don't be afraid, my darling. The darkest of days are just before the dawn. 'Cause you have my heart, and always will. So take my hand, let go of the past, and hold on to home. Hold on to home. Like timber on the ground, worn and weathered by the years. Didn't even make a sound. You hid yourself away from all your fears.
He was so worried about using my stuff. Like, come on, man. I told him to come and upgrade their gun and make their new weapon and all that other stuff over here. Because I have extra materials and the game's at its end anyway, so it doesn't really... None of this is really necessary right now. Any of the stuff that I'm doing.
Always will, so take my hand, let go of the past, and hold on to. Hold on to. Hold on to. Hold on to. Woke up with a cloud over my windowsill. Some days I swear the weatherman is out for me. I've been locked inside thinking about sunlight. Woke up with a thought, maybe it's all for now. Maybe it's all for now. The highs and the lows get me, you see. I'm just not into it. I'm broke down, exposed now.
Yeah.
With low clouds, there's nothing to cover me. There's nothing to cover me. Think back to the times when the sky was clear. I had visions of launching to the atmosphere. Now here on the ground, waiting for
just get in there.
departure. Think back to the day before the colors.
This is the part of the game that I don't like and why I want one base. Because that base that I'm building over in Eternal Land, I build that here. You know how much easier it's going to be to access everything amongst the two characters. Instead of having to run back and forth like this nonstop. Everything within one centralized area so that they can utilize all of it. And then focusing different mimetics and not having to build the same stuff. Much easier.
When will I see the sun again, sun again? When will the rain stop falling? When will I see the sun again, sun again? The sun again. The highs and the lows get me, you see. I'm just not into it. I'm broke
Gelu, gelu.
down
Gelu, gelu.
Gelu gelu?
now. With low clouds, there's nothing to cover me. The highs and the lows get me, you see. I'm just not into it. I'm broke down, exposed now. Low clouds, there's nothing to cover me. There's nothing to cover me.
Galu galu. Galu galu.
When we were young, we turned to pieces of what we thought we could be.
Tungsten is always needed, so it pays to just do it. Plus, I get double pull, so if I do 99, I get double that every single pool, which is fine.
Close my eyes, I can see it, your hand in mine.
Where am I keeping my gas? Downstairs, right? Oh, you're gonna bully me? You can't run through those guys. They, I don't care how hard you try, they will push you out the way.
Over and until we bring out the good in each other. If heart makes a whole man, the past who we are, this is my cornerstone, alive in my heart.
I got 5 days, 5, 4, 5, 9, 5.
Days I've been thinking about all the ways you have made your mark on the fabric, sewn into the pattern, the color and shape of my life, chasing feelings, running wild for what we believed in, to the night I gave my kiss, teaching me how to be bolder.
Dear God. Donnie Yen. I got him blocked, thank God, because I know he's saying something stupid in chat. Guy's a friggin' moron. If you ever want to know what a troll is, and you've seen them, but you're not just really quite familiar with how stupid they can actually be, come play this game on my server and talk to this guy Donnie Yen. Completely a troll. Just the worst type of troll too. Nothing but nasty lies and accusations and all kinds of little stupid shit that just... If you have integrity, pride, honor, and you believe in the truth, then talking to these people would drive you insane. Because it's like, yo, brain dead, it's on camera. You can see what he did right on camera. You're going to tell me he didn't say that? And then, well, you know, the news media, like, I hate people like that. Yes, the news media skews things towards their political views. Of course they did. They've been doing it since CNN was invented. But that doesn't mean that everything they spew is a lie. If the shit's on camera, it happened. You can formulate your own opinion about it, but gee, can't deny a fact. This guy, why am I even paying attention? So now I'm going to get on a stupid... Never mind, I'm going to stop right now because this rant and shit is going to get me... I don't like it, but I do it way too much when I deal with people like that. They just pull me into their friggin' crazy life. Alright, let's see if there's anything that I should be doing because I'm bored as shit and... There's probably nobody over here because I don't see many people that actually do these. But I'm going to try. I'm going to go over anyway. There's a lot of people that don't do any of these weird events anymore. Yeah, everybody wanted to do Chiron at one time, but now nobody does it. See? Oh, they got people doing it. Okay, fine. Nice. I'll go over and do this one while they're doing that one.
Come on, guys!
It's amazing what your love can do. With you. So come home to me. We belong here. We belong. Here's my heart, dear. You can keep forever. If you're wondering
What am I hitting?
where your home should be, you belong here
What the hell was that?
with me.
Which one is this? Is this done? Where's the servitor? Where? 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 No idea. Don't see it. Maybe it's not here yet. Maybe it's theirs. Yep, it is. Yes, oh my god. Good job, guys. Good job, man. Alright, let me go claim all my stuff. This build is insane when you're talking about... What the frick is that? Oh, they're traps. I keep hitting traps. Oh, that's funny. Oh wow, he's really pushing his generators. Maxing that out. I'm sure he has a ton of acid, whoever that is. Alright, let's see what else there is. Snow. Let's see what's coming up. Manibus, Manibus. Manibus is a bullet drain. It really is just, it's great event if they can get the server to participate in it, because then you just go down there and you just wipe the thing out, right? Make it fairly simple. But when you're, I had to solo it, and just soloing it is just stupid. You know, you waste about 6,000 rounds. It's not the best event. It's just a bullet drain. Shall we go look at some of these towns? See if we can't get some new, get some different blueprints maybe. I'm still looking for the shelving system that's supposed to be in this game, but I can't find it. I mean, I've been in every single town that there possibly is and still haven't been able to find it. Where I'm going to go is where I found it before, but I gotta go up there anyway. I don't think there's anything up there. Pretty sure there's no quest up here. I don't think this is the way. Pretty sure it's not. Woo! Nice sneeze right there, boy. Woo! Lovely. Get up there. Ooh, deviated. Hello, Mr. Deviated. You will come with me. Thank you. this is as high as you can go. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's as high as you can climb. It's a massive lighthouse with no real purpose. It just exists. Telephone booth puzzle. Did I not do that on this character? Portoghese pizza. Ehi, bella, bella. No one saw that. That didn't happen. No, I was absolutely 100% paying attention to where I was going. You didn't see that. Nope. No one saw it. Pretty sure.
Took them both from me. Your beauty unveiling, truest love's unfailing bound. If it's slipping from my hand, if it's slipping from my hand.
Alrighty then. Where to?
You as my love, I don't need nothing. Yeah, I don't need nothing. You as my love, don't need the sky. Don't need its thunder.
In here lies the problem with this game and what's going to happen if they don't have enough content. They want to do resets basically every 6 weeks, right? A new season. If you do not have enough content to fill in an entire 6 weeks, then you're gonna have, there's a lot of people who are not playing the game right now, and that's exactly what's happening again, because there's people who are like, oh, I can't wait for the next season, can't wait for the new area to open up, can't wait for the next thing that we can do. And that's what's happening now. I know that if I didn't play the game as much as I do, there's 6 weeks of content here with no problem. But the problem is I play the game a lot, right? I get on, I play, I stream 3 hours, basically 8 hours a day, the game. So I enjoy the game. But if I have no content in which to continue to play the game, like, what is the reason for me to go out and hunt anything right now except for decor? There's no reason. Right? I don't need anything but decor for my base. So that is your end game content. That's, you know, I already got my mods. I mean, on my other character, I could still go for a couple of mods, but I'm not worried about it because I can do all of the content in the game the way that my character's built now without a problem. So it's not an issue. I just really hope that they add more questing. Just flood the area with blue exclamation points everywhere. I mean, I'm really struggling to find anything to do in the game right now. It's just... it's making me just want to chill and just lay back. And maybe just concentrate on doing my base or something like that. But I don't want to get too deep into the base either, because I can't actually build it in here now. I mean, I could, but it would be a waste. Only what, 2 weeks left or something like that of this season, less than that. I'm gonna get something to eat. I was on for a long time yesterday trying to build that base, so I'm still tired from yesterday, or this morning I should say. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get off for right now. Hope you have a good night, good day, good evening, whatever it is, and I appreciate you guys viewing my stream.